The distinction matters. Veganism is a consumer-level ethical stance. Monocropping is production-level economic decision driven by scale, profit, and efficiency. You create monocropping by designing an agricultural system that prioritizes yield and uniformity over resilience. Here's the context that's completely absent from the video. Most monocrop plants are not grown to feed vegans. They're grown to feed animals. Soy, corn, wheat. The majority of these crops go to livestock feed, not tofu, not oat milk, not lentils. The arithmetic they avoid. This isn't ideology, it's arithmetic. When you eat animals, you're not skipping monocropping, you're adding an extra step, one that requires more land, more crops, and more monocropping. So if monocropping is the concern, and it should be, then eating animals intensifies the very harm being described. This is why this section fails ethically. It takes a systemic harm and pins it on individual ethical choice incorrectly. That's false causality. Veganism didn't create monocropping, industrial agriculture did. Now, to be clear, this isn't a defense of industrial plant farming. Monocropping is destructive. Pesticide-heavy agriculture is destructive. But those harms don't disappear when animals enter the picture, they multiply. And once monocropping is misattributed to veganism, the next move is predictable. Start listing the animals harmed by pesticides without ever asking which food system causes more of it. So, yeah, their diet contributes more to pesticides and all of that than veganism does. They have no idea what they're talking about.
Is to destroy an ecosystem to grow one crop where you have to, keep all of the pests away using pesticides. We're killing birds and bugs, and that affects the entire food chain.
One point.
So this is where selective concern kicks in. Insects, birds, rodents, suddenly they matter only when plants are involved. But the same pesticides are used in greater quantities to grow feed for livestock. So if this was really about ecosystems, the argument would point in the opposite direction. Now the argument escalates. We move from monocropping as a system problem to a vivid list of casualties: birds, frogs, bugs, toads, bees, and butterflies. The goal here isn't explanation, it's emotional saturation. Notice what's happening. Harm is being made visible, but only in one direction.